Maybe. Going live. Hey, thanks for joining. Thanks for stopping in today. Saying hello. I don't have a lot of time. It's 11:40, and I am going to have a phone call at 12 o'clock. So, I already did one podcast this morning. If you haven't seen it, you need to go check it out over at True Crime Truth Finders. And there you go. She's right there at the top. You can go check out her podcast if you want to listen to Dad. We talk about everything. We talk about why people YouTube, why we're YouTubing. We talk about the trolls on YouTube, the counterfeit creators, all of that stuff. And so I already did some stuff today. I actually have a phone call with a 3-letter agency. If you've been watching Dad with the Phone, hashtag Dad with a Phone, don't watch alone. If you've been watching, you'll realize that we talk to a lot of 3-letter agencies on a regular basis. And there is a storm a-brewing. There's a storm. There's a winter storm right here. Look, wait, right here, down here. Look right here. There is a winter storm brewing if you're in Colorado. That's your winter storm warning. Go to the store now, get your milk. But the kind of storm I'm talking about, there's a storm brewing in the media world. There's a storm brewing in the murder world. There's a storm brewing in the crime world that we are just catching up to. We are late to the game, and I decided to just come in like a tornado. But today we're going to speak with a couple of agencies, see what they've got on hand, what they've got in mind. But I'm thinking we're gonna like blow a tornado into the storm a little bit. Do a little of that real quick. So that's what I got going on here in 20 minutes. He's probably watching right now. He's like, what's he talking about? Is he talking about our call right now? I'll troll anybody. I'll talk about whatever the hell I want to talk about. Hello, Mike and chatters. I hope your storm is not too strong. Nah, it's a baby storm. I'm gonna blow up a storm. On the figurative storm is going to explode things. The literal storm warning that's coming, is it over here on this side? Is it on this side? Nope, it's on this side. It's on this side. That's where it's at. It's over here. That storm, just go get your milk and cookies. Colorado Crime Con's here. Casey's here. Who else? What else? Well, stay safe. All the storms, including those that include the hip waiters. That's funny. Yeah, go get your milk. I bet the grocery stores are dying quick. Anyway, so there is a winter storm warning coming for Colorado, but that's not the storm I want to talk about. I got 20 minutes to talk about this storm coming. Listen, there is not a third girl, first of all. I mean, if there is a third girl, her name is Omar Fraze. Don't be listening to the trolls online. This case is leveled out now. All the evidence has been submitted. All the discovery has been submitted. Now, we are looking for a few videos. So, if you're watching this for the first time or the 100th time and you live in Woodland Park, Colorado, and you were out and about on the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. The 24th was one of the biggest days in Woodland Park. It was Shop Small Saturday. Black Friday was the 23rd. So there was a lot of people out, a lot of people moving through town. This is a small-ass town. If you took pictures on or around the cultural center, if you took video on or around the cultural center, contact law enforcement, Woodland Park PD, or if you want to stay anonymous, you can contact me. That's the irony in that statement is hilarious. You'll get it soon enough. Oh! Miss Underground coming in. Oh, that wasn't Miss Underground. I'm not telling you that was. You'll never know.
It was me.
Oh, it was me. Bread and milk, bread and milk. Yeah, y'all are just not catching that one. How long? I wonder how long my lag is. Give me a thumbs up right now when you see this, so that I can see how long my lag is. I like to know, just in case I say something and I have to kill the switch. You know what I'm saying? If I need to kill a switch. You are a real crime fighter. Thanks for the update. Mom, F and KK are looking alike and both were nurses. Woo -woo. Nope, there's the thumbs up. So we got about a 20-second delay or something, man. Dad, do you know if Payef went fishing with his brother after Thanksgiving? Oh, Casey. Do you think he went fishing? I think he went fishing. We got some of the best gold medal river water in all the country from 10 minutes from Patrick's house. 10-minute gold medal waters. Reservoirs, rivers. Yes, I did call into True Crime Truth Finders this morning. So if you missed that call, you should totally go check out. Because I'm actually taking off out of here in less than 15 minutes. I'm getting out of chat and getting out of YouTube. I got phone calls with 3-letter agencies. I'm so excited. So if you guys have been watching me like yesterday, I got pretty excited because I didn't realize the 3-letter agencies don't call on, they're not going to call you on the weekend, right? So all the 3-letter agencies around the world, they saw Dad's face on Friday night, and they didn't make no phone calls or no messages Saturday through Sunday. Come Monday morning, 6 a.m. my time, which is 6 a.m. my time, I started getting messages from 3-letter agencies. And so we're going to talk to all the 3-letter ones today. See what's up. Third woman is probably the one. Patrick is a mama's boy. Yeah, when I say there's not 3 women involved, listen, go check the history. Go check the underground. I think I was probably the first one to call this the tale of 3 women. That's what I actually called this murder. I was going to call this murder the tale of 3 women. Crystal, Kenny, Omar Fraze, and Kelsey. We went with murder at 8,500 because that's what we know happened. We don't know the details of the story yet. What if it was just Crystal? Today, I mean, what if Crystal Kenny is the manipulative one? What if she's the one? This is not my theory, by the way. I stole this theory straight from True Crime Truth Finders. Copyright info and all that shit. So if she wants to report me, she can report me. She said, what if Crystal is the schemer? What if she's playing Patrick? What if Patrick is actually the patsy? Well, she didn't say that. I'm gonna coin that term. Hashtag Patrick the Patsy. I got a hot woman walking in right now. Ooh-wee. I'm not gonna show y'all pictures. I don't want y'all to be drooling over my woman. That's what I should talk about. You want me to talk? You know what I should talk about this morning? How much I got? I got 10 minutes. I'm going to talk about how to stop murders. How do we stop murders in Colorado? How do we stop these dads from killing their families? Dad with the phone is going to give you that answer right now. Some of you probably will get mad at me. Some of you probably won't agree with me. But the reason these men have murdered their women's, their children's, the reason these men have murdered their families is because we have devalued the family in America. You know, nowhere else in the world outside the Western society do men go around killing their wives. You can go down to South America. You can go down to... There's murders. I'm not talking about murder. I'm talking about men killing their families. You go over to Africa and Asia and Russia and all. You go travel the world. Nowhere else except in Western society, this Western mentality world, where we kill our wives and our children. This is unnatural. This is not normal. This isn't a case of a psychopath. In some cases, it's not a case of a psychopath. It's a path in which they took to get to murder. You got to understand, Patrick had at least one woman, maybe 3 women at one point. Watts had at least one woman, maybe 3 women at one point. When men start, because our society has degraded the value of the family, we've cut the value of the family. Outside of a few tax breaks, a family is not really valued at any point in society. At a point in our life, we looked around and we were like, hey, if a family stays together, it's good for the kids, it's good for society, and it's kind of good for the world. But at some point we decided that a man and a woman can have kids, and then it was okay if a man, at one point in this lifetime, it was illegal to get a divorce. It wasn't illegal to get a divorce because they were trying to protect some abusive husband or some abusive wife. It was illegal to get a divorce because it wasn't good for society when a family breaks up. But as soon as we created this idea of the single mom, that's unnatural. The idea of a single mom is unnatural. Does that mean they can't make it work? Does that mean a single mom can't make it through life? Does that mean a single mom can't bust her ass and make it? No. But it is unnatural. And as soon as you destroy the idea of the family, then men, in particular, start looking at it as, oh, there's a better story than the family. When I hear men say, I'm never getting married, I'm like, you don't want a woman to bring you coffee in the morning? And she does it because she loves you? It's not because she's my slave or trust me, Mrs. Underground can put Dad with the phone in his place very quickly. She brings me coffee because there is this thing called love and family and community. And when men in America start understanding that the family is the best story you could ever tell, when I'm on my deathbed and my children surround me and my wife is there, and someone says to me, man, can you believe you spent your whole life with these people and they're here on your trust me, I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. But I think about the lonely man that we've created. The guy that said, oh, this family thing that has come together, that has been created, it's not the best story. Let me go out and get me some side pussy. Let me go out and get me some side. Let me go get side girl. Or maybe another side girl. Or another. This is where murder is birthed. You've already murdered your family. You just don't know it yet. And what happens is you start dabbling in all this stuff. You can believe whatever you can believe. You can believe in monogamy or not monogamy. You can believe in marriage or not marriage. You can believe in one woman and one man. You can believe in one woman and another woman. You can believe in one man and one man. I don't care. But outside of monogamy, murder starts when it comes to us humans. Okay? There is something within us. When sex is involved, it is not natural. When children are involved, when family is involved, it is not natural for any of us to say, oh yeah, that's cool. Cool. had kids with him, sleeping with her, come back, sleep with him. There's nothing natural about that. As soon as that starts, murder in the heart, it's already got a little seed. And we've seen it in both these cases. Let's just bring up two cases. I bet you if we start looking at all the cases where husbands have murdered their wives, we're going to find an overwhelming number of men who have murdered their wives that have been sleeping with other women. How about that? How about somebody go do the stats on that shit? I got 5 minutes to wrap this up. I'm sure I have jacked some people up. I'm sure people are pissed at me. I'm sure however it works. Family's the best story you could ever tell. That's the best story you could ever tell. Does it always work out? No. Are there abusive people in the world? Absolutely. Am I telling you to stay in an abusive relationship because if you separate, it's not? No. I'm telling you that family's the best story. Nobody gets the best story. Nobody gets it. Nobody ever has a perfect story. So there's going to be things in your life that shake it. There are going to be people that you made the wrong decision with and you had to get a divorce, and maybe you have a kid together. But I'm not arguing that makes life hard. It makes it tough. It is tough. It's tough for single moms. It's tough for single dads. It's tough for dads who really love their children and couldn't work it out with the women that they had the children, or the woman they had the children with. It's tough for the dad. It's tough for the mom. It's very tough on the kids. But in the Watts case, in the Frazee case, these guys had a twisted idea of what was really good in life. They thought that family wasn't a good thing. Somehow they thought that family wasn't the right way to move in life. And sometimes that story gets destroyed by a lot of reasons. But the Watts cat, he said that story as soon as he started going out and getting side. He started that story. He started the story of the murder back when he started having an affair. I'm telling you right now, if you're having an affair on your family and on your wife as a man, you've already birthed the heart of murder. Because you would rather murder your wife than her find out. That's the truth. And you know it to be the truth. You would rather murder your wife than for her to find out you're cheating on her, or for your kids to find out you're cheating on her. So you've already, as soon as you start, especially if you're married, if you're out there living like the monkeys, screwing everybody, I don't even care. But when you start a family and you make this commitment to somebody, and you make, and that commitment is sealed with children for at least like 18 years, it's good for society for that family to stay together. It's the best. Our founding fathers said it was good. The tax people said it was good. All right, so even if you don't believe in like the morality of monogamy, the government at one point said, hey, if you have a family and you stay together, we're going to give you some tax breaks because we know this is a good thing. So if you don't have any kind of moral compass, like you don't believe in a higher power or that family is forever. See, I actually think marriage is forever. I'm going to end with this. This is a Mormon belief, by the way, and the Mormons don't have everything together, but they sure as hell know how to do the family thing. All right? The Mormons don't have everything together, but Mormons believe that the family is now and forever. And I kind of hope that. I kind of hope that my kids will forever know me as their dad, even in the age to come, right? And I believe that this is just the birthing place for something greater. And when we have to talk about that something greater when we're talking about murder, otherwise we'll freaking kill ourselves. Not literally, but figuratively, we'll eat ourselves up. If you talk about crime, true crime, and murder and death, and the things that we talk about, the things that we've been talking about, the things that these people talk about, and you don't believe in something on the other side, damn, I hate to be you. You know, I hate to be you, because that's gotta be a destructive place to live. And so, let today be a lesson to the men out there having affairs on their wives. You've already murdered her if you keep going down this road. whether it be in a divorce. You know, you can kill someone and never ever lay a hand on them. You can abuse someone and never lay a hand on them, right? And if you destroy a family, as some women would say, that's like, it's worse than murder, right? Some men would say, I have a buddy that couldn't live with the destruction of his family. He hung himself in his garage because he couldn't live with how his family had been destroyed. And he was very much a cause of it. Very much a cause of the family he destroyed. And he couldn't live with it. We can't live with ourselves. And when you destroy the perfect system, the perfect little thing. I had this discussion today a little bit. We talked about it a little bit. We talked about, me and Kay from True Crime and Truth Finders, we talked about when we're dead and gone, what will they say about us? And I was like, I don't really care what anyone says about me but my family. And I really put that to my immediate family. If my son is holding my hand on my deathbed, or my daughters are there on my deathbed, or even if they're not there and they're there at the funeral, whatever they say is what matters to me. And so all this stuff, this is just kind of fun. I mean, I'm not going to say that this isn't fun to talk about all these things and discuss these things, but you got to understand where these are real life situations that are destroying things now and forever. When you destroy a family, you've changed the tree. You changed the family tree, right? You changed the family tree. You destroyed a tree that was going to last forever. And so take it for what it is. When the storm's coming, the storm is coming. If you're out there cheating on your wife, I know the women are going to love me now, but if you're out there cheating on your wife, husband, because this is for women too. If you're out there trying to destroy your family, if you're out there thinking that there's a better way, it's going to end in murder, whether it's a literal murder or a figurative murder of your family. So this has been 20 Minutes with Dad. I should be getting a call right now. In the stream, call it good. Y'all have a good day.